Hello and welcome to Inspired Photography. Today, on my travels, it will be to do with the Blackpool Lightpool Festival, which is quite a very beautiful festival, let's say. And the many features around which I will be showing you on this vlog. And there will be, let's say, some quite interesting ones. And on this whole sort of journey where I am at the moment, it was where the sort of start, well, it's not the start of it, but there's one which is right here when I rotate the camera around, which is the whole butterflies. And these butterflies, many of the tourists, even the locals, quite enjoy. Let's go. We'll go and have a little bit of a walk over, just seeing, have a bit of a check them out, bit of a close look on the whole look on things. And you wonder who's next to me. This is my lovely partner.
Hello.
She is partially sighted, so you're going to have to bear with her. Now, let's say these whole butterflies are so quite stunning. Look at the whole detail that they've decided to put into it. The colours. Yes. And it is quite a watery colour sort of combination. And you think about it, if you look, the whole combination of how they've actually come up with the idea. I mean, last year they did only have one, but it's quite a good idea that they've actually decided to put the three in. And then let's say the whole, they've tried to change it up. There's even, in this whole Lightpool Festival, let's say in this vlog to come, there's like, let's say they're people, let's say, made out of like old computer parts, that old recycled parts, and it's quite a good sight to see. And you'd see when you walk around Blackpool, around near each one of them, there'll be these signs, and they'll be showing where each one of them are. Now, there will be a list of all the different figures. And if you walk round on this vlog with me, we'll actually see where we are currently. The butterflies are, but if you are coming to Blackpool while this is still on at the moment, the butterflies are by Sainsbury's and by North Station and by this lovely railside bar, which I've not been at myself yet, but it looks quite pleasant on the inside. It does. And if you walk this way past the bar, like past the post office, then you have to sort of go past a food restaurant. You will actually then come to the next display, which is where there's actually four displays on this one. There is. And we'll have to there is a road to cross if you go on the post office side. There is a road, so you are going to have to bear with me and my missus just to get across the road, and then we're about to see the whole display of the next Lightpool displays. Right, now we're across the road. We can actually now have a look at the whole display of the next display. And the one thing you should always bear in mind is to always look out, if you don't know where they are, is to always look out for these signs. Who always, where my lovely assistant here is actually showing the actual sign. And there's even a barcode on it which you can actually scan, and it will actually display. and give you a bit of a talk through. There's even a bit of a talk through on the whole light pool on what it is. And if you look at over here, we've got like, it's quite stunning to look at the whole colours, the whole design aspect of the whole idea of what they've actually done, the thought behind it. It's just so stunning. It's quite so mesmerising to walk around. That's especially like if you're here in if you're ever visiting Blackpool while it's on, it's a definitely recommend. Because the whole features are just absolutely sort of unreal. How they come up with these ideas. What's that?
Right.
Oh yeah, doing a bit of thing for the YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, with the whole Lightpool festival.
Hello.
Oh, I am. Let's say I'm sort of recording at the moment. I am. Well, mid-recording.
What you doing?
Well, a vlog to sort of
Yeah.
show my upcoming work, like the whole events around Blackpool.
Yeah.
And then the whole, like, different, like, aspect, like the whole different things around, like they've got to offer, you know, show, sort of.
It is pretty good. We've just walked all the way around. It's pretty good, isn't it?
No, yeah,
All sorts.
yeah, I mean, especially if, like, you know, the ideas that they had last year, nights this year, the whole, like, I've already had a bit of a walk around already.
Yeah.
And especially with the laser show.
Are you from Blackpool? Yeah.
Well, originally Coventry, but we live
Yeah,
Blackpool.
you live here now.
But yeah, we live here now, and tell you what, it's quite best move made.
Yeah.
It is. What you call it is sort of the best move, and that. I'm saying that if you do want to say anything, if it's up to you. If you want to be on, say
No,
no.
too nervous. I'd like to watch it, but I'm too nervous to go on.
Yeah, but just look out for Sunspire's photography. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it'll be on there. It's just going to be a nice vlog going around, sort of explaining all the whole different sites. I'm even going to try and get I'm even going to try and talk to a couple of the workers, getting a bit of a deeper insight, you know, the whole ideas.
Yeah, why not?
You know, so it shows the whole, you know, sort of shows like the whole audience and that and that.
Well,
right, you in?
Good night.
All right, oh, you too. Right. Back to the vlog. Talking to like one of the tourists. Here's the next ones. This is the ones where they're made out of the recycled materials, which is very quite handy. And if you actually look, this one's got like the whole. It's a bit hard to see with it being dark because I haven't got the light on the camera at the moment, which will be to come. But I can put a clip up showing the whole in the daylight as part of the video. And right, and here we are showing like one of the bits, the way they put the lights, the way they've put the whole design behind the whole aspect of it. This is the one that actually, especially with the coloured lights. And then here we are approaching the next one. And it's this one. This one is to do with made out of more recycled parts, and this one's made out of the old mobile phones, even got some old bits of the tablets. It's quite like a mesmerising like thing to see, especially like how this one's got even more. But they charge up by like this. They charge up with so they've got the solar panels to charge up with. This one does normally have these lights working, but they're off. Maybe there's a bit of a technical issue behind it. But this one's got like an old sort of computer fan and stuff on there. And if we ponder over to the one over here, and this is where this one lights up as the blue. And It's quite another mesmerising one. This one's got a few old computer parts. It's quite the idea if you actually look at the whole hand, which I will show through the whole day, and in the day I'll come in the day, and I'll show this clip. I'll show these clips and do a bit of a voiceover on it, and this will be showing the whole aspect of the detail of what goes into these. And here, down over here, we have a absolutely quite nice thing, which I didn't spot at first when walking around. Sort of quite a hidden one, where there's no sort of sign displaying it. But to be honest, this is actually a good idea. How they thought of doing this. And if you come over this way, and at the side of the road, at the side of the recycled, at the side of the recycling thing, you will see this building lit up as like a sort of a clock. It's quite good, like how they've sort of done it. It is. And if you think about it, the whole aspect of these whole ideas is really actually quite good. It is. Right. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be transitioning over to the next bit. You're just going to have to bear with me on this bit, but we are going to transition. Right. And on this part of it, you will actually see the church off the church that's in the town centre, and there's they've got the whole building lit up. And if you walk around this side, you will actually continue to see the whole building mesmerised with the whole different colours. There is different designs that display on here, and the whole aspect of it, I think, is a Swedish person came up with the idea, who I happened to be talking to the other day. Well, he sort of sounded Swedish, but the whole aspect of what they've done with the whole church is actually quite nice. If you look over this way, the whole details, the colours, the art that's actually gone in to the whole design. It's meaning that you must see, he's quite, the Swedish person is quite like an artistic person. If you look, the whole projection display goes to the top of the church, and displays quite all over. And it comes from the projectors that are over there. And if we go to walk over this way, we'll actually see the next part of the Lightpool Festival. Remember, always look out for the signposts. The signposts about when it comes to actually knowing where these bits are. So if you're always unsure, our work is about, it's got leaflets, got maps, and there's even maps on the maps. And always actually look out for the people wearing their red coats. As you actually seen, that says Lightpool Festival on it. Now this crystal, the pool is called a pulse of light. This is the one that actually is quite a good one. It actually sort of like triggers by the whole movement, by sound. To be honest, I'm still trying to figure out what it actually triggers by. If you walk around this one, you'll actually see like the whole light, with the movements. It's quite actually, quite clever actually what they've actually done with this one. Because last year they never had anyone that was sort of interactive. like this. I've got some more interactive things actually down by the actual seafront. If down where the comedy carpet is, projected onto the tower where they've got some interactive dragons, which is another thing to actually, if you actually like the interactive like anything that's interactive illuminating, it's always something, you know, worth checking out. But this pulse of light crystal is actually just by whether you look out where the trees are, and where like Albingdon Street Market is, and all like Caesars and that. This is where you'd find the crystal. I mean, it's quite actually mesmerising if you actually think about the whole thing. I mean, even from my missus who's partially sighted, she even like actually quite likes the whole idea of what they've actually done. And the next bit where we'll be going to be walking to, which we'll be transitioning over to, it would actually be the whole how to sort of get to where the opera ladies are, plus where the laser show is. Now, these are actually in the winter gardens. They're all the thing to bear in mind with this Lightpool festival. They're all free. There is the odd little one you pay for, which is the drone race, which you have to pay like £2.50 to get in. But you think about it, there's not much to actually go and actually see. But especially with most of them being a lot of them being free, you can't actually go wrong with the whole aspect of it. Right, now this is where we're going to be transitioning over to the next bit. Right, I'll see you lovely gents and ladies in the next part of the clip. Right, now this is where we actually have the opera ladies here in the winter gardens. You actually walk up these steps and you will see this whole another sign. There is one of the same signs displayed, but this one's got a different sign with the barcode displayed. And you walk through these lovely doors. And then the architecture in this building is, you know, absolutely stunning. But if you look over here, this is where we have the opera ladies. I mean, these are all projection based. Think of the whole thing they could actually do with this sort of idea. You could actually bring like old bands like the Beatles, Guns N' Roses, you never know. You could bring back the old like things like back, you know, performances that people never see. I mean, and then what you call it, you never know, like there's even like those who do like the classical, this is something that's very different to see. We actually go and have a closer look over here. Bear in mind the light coming from the projector. We have this whole detail of the display does go on and off. It starts from I think 6 o'clock and it ends I think about 10ish. Look, these are all stopped at the moment, but they will actually continue. If you look at the architecture though in this whole building and the way it displays on the roof, well on the ceiling, it's actually really like nice. I mean, the other day when I was in here looking at this, you know, you actually just got to admire the architecture and the whole aspect of the whole building. And bear in mind, sorry, you can't see my face properly, because it's the lighting in here. But the old architect of this building, you look at like the pillars, how long the Winter Gardens has actually been around. Let me just rotate this camera around and show you. I mean, as you can hear in the background, it's restarted up again. It stops and goes on. It repeats, but you know, it's different compared to last year. They never even had anything like this. It's always something mesmerising to actually look at it. You look at the whole ceiling, the way it projects, the way it shows. It's actually really like stunning to look at this whole aspect of all of this, whole ideas. There's actually, I mean, for someone who's a photographer like me, it gives such inspiration on how, to inspire me actually to do more. I mean, being by the beach gives me inspiration, but the whole aspect of it inspires me even more, drives my inspirations. Even like just simple things like this as well, like the way you think about they've designed things. Yeah, the way they've designed the whole building. I mean, the next part of where we'll be transitioning to will actually be we'll be showing, this one's quite an interesting one. It shows it's sort of a seagull art, and then after that we'll be going to a sort of a sweet shop where it's come to life. And it's they've used shop fronts that are empty to do this. It's quite interesting and good use of the building. Right, I'll see you lovely ladies and gents in the next clip. Right, and now here we are at the next bit. It's the whole. This one is now the dancing. This one's sort of like very interesting way to see seagulls. Yeah, it's about sort of seagull sort of interactive nest. Remember to always look out for these signs. They are normally lit up, but this one's not lit up. And we're going to walk through these. With this seagull one, to always keep a lookout for the whole shop front where it's got the seagull art on the windows and the fashion art. Obviously, you can't miss the big projection of the whole aspect of this. Right, now, this is where we go to walk through this door here. And if you look, now this is the ghoul power. I mean, if we have a look at a little read of this sign, if we have a little look at this sign here, seagulls can be a bit pinching your food and that, but hey, that's the seaside for you. If you have a look here, this whole thing is sort of a different thing. And let's say it displays sort of different bits. There is some quirks in it, like seagull dancing and everything like that. But if we look over here, the artwork of what got into this here, absolutely, stunning. You can't actually, read the artwork, the whole design. There it is, behind it. Oh, here we go, we have the dancing seagull now going. I mean, the person must have probably been a bit drunk or anything when they thought of this idea, but it's, it's something different, but a bit quirky, a bit, But there's always one thing to remember, when you don't know when the bits are, you get these booklets here, and you get these little lightpool festival sort of maps. They describe the whole things are in the books. They're free to take, and you just they're free to take, and the whole thing is, quite a, if you're unsure where they are, they do a bit of explaining, a bit of detail into the whole thing. Right, ladies and gents, we're now going to transition into the next bit. Right, ladies and gents, now here we are at this clocks and pedals, and it's quite an interactive one. And, well, just pass. Yeah, go on. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. I mean, a lovely gentleman here has just gave a book. And this is the book that I've been talking about, what displays. It also has the map on it, which if you're unsure with the numbers. I mean, this is the one where, now this is where it gets very, sort of interesting. Let me just rotate the camera around and pass the book to my lovely assistant. And this, where each of these sort of chocolate boxes is all different, this one. This is like a coconut sorry for my thing, right? If you actually read the whole, this one is the whole, look, this one's got sort of a leaf, and then some which you listen, and even got especially having the noise bits in it. There is one in here, they just turn on and off. And we've actually come over, it just displays all the whole aspect of it. Even here we have a little display what goes on in here. Which will be Neil bend down and we'll see. Don't worry, that weren't no one, that wasn't anyone doing, it was just my missus just came. Maybe look here, we've got some actually quite thin ones. This one where it's just pinged up where they're on top of a goalpost. The whole snowballs. I mean, it just goes on. It's so inspirational. How do you come up with these ideas? I mean, even especially this old-fashioned style sweet shop counter front where they've even got more bits where it's sort of just little bits just come to life. And especially the little detail that comes in, that's got to put into it, the thought that they put into it. You've just got to give them credit. The whole thing behind it is such mesmerising. So always, this one is actually where the Hounslow, if you wonder where this one is, this is where the Hounslow shopping centre is. This is where they've used an empty shop front to actually come up with the idea. I mean, this one has got some fake sort of chocolates in, but if you look, we have a vanilla bottle with a tree thing up. Now, a couple of little people, such mesmerising ideas. Or we have another one here where there's a cup. Plus we have another one over here. And look, we've got the old
chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep. It got two bits. One is white and one is dark one.
Oh,
the dark
okay.
one got little amount of alcohol in it.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
The old-fashioned scales and the whole. If you actually look at the whole writing, it's even in the old. You've got to give the whole credit to the whole aspect of things. And if you actually come in here, there's actually another thing here which shows the old sweet shop. Back in the 1950s, the whole thing. It is. Right, and this now we're going to walk out now. Right. Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Oh. Right, now this is where we're going to transition into the next bit, which, let's say, we're going to try and make this one a bit of a different one. Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the next bit of day one of the Lightpool Festival. Here we are in Houndsdale by the thing called the Figures. And this, as you can hear in the background, and this is where it's a quite a nice light pool. It's quite a mesmerising, as you can see by the lights. And if you rotate this camera around, hopefully you viewers can hear me. And then you'll be seeing this whole. It's quite mesmerising to watch the way that the old lights move. There will be a clip of all the let's say all the videos where I've gone round and pre-recorded. There was a bit of quality on the other bit of ones, but there will be ones with better. But it's just on this one. I mean, the laser show's got better quality, because bear in mind I was using a different camera. But as you can see, there is a bit of a difference. But if you just watch the whole mesmerising way how the lights move, how they react. There is, you can see the music blaring from speakers there, and the whole thing is such, inspirational. I mean, it's quite magical if you think about it in theory to watch. Yes. I mean, I'm going to have to try and sort of hear me on this one, but hopefully you can still hear me. And this now starts. Things to know when this is what it shows. Things to know when this one's coming to an end is all the lights will just turn the full bright, steady white. The way the whole lights change, the way the whole everything changes. Quite so you can sit here for hours and watch it. And there's always very nice things to bear in mind. Things like, if you keep on watching it, you keep looking, it's like, look from this angle over here. This where I could actually, on my socials, on Instagram, you would actually see some of the photographs that I've actually took out and about, which I will post. Just keep a lookout for the whole, on my social media. Now this way it actually comes to an end on this bit here. This is the bit where I'm on about, where it all just goes to the bright white lights and then it just dim down. Now, right viewers, now this way we're going to go to the next bit. We're going to make our way over to the laser show, which is quite a mesmerising thing to watch. But this way we're going to do I'm going to do something different with this one. I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover on the video, and then after that we'll be transitioning over into the next bit of the vlog. Right, ladies and gents, we're going to be going. I'm just going to transition over to the next bit. We're back again, ladies and gents. This is absolutely light, as you can hear in the background with some of the music. This is from the actual squares, what light up the different colours. I mean, it's quite a mesmerising thing. Let me rotate you round. There we go. If you actually look at the whole aspect, this is quite a funky thing to watch. It is. What do you think about it? I mean, they have different sorts of music playing. I mean, at the moment we've got a bit of the Austin power sort of theme. Go, you know, a bit of the 70s, you know, can't beat a bit of the Austin Powers, a bit of an old school classic. But this is quite like a mesmerising thing to watch. Especially if you want a little bit of a boogie and feel like you're at a disco. This is definitely something that's quite interesting. I mean, even though like with it being like sort of bright, for those even with sort of let's say partial sight sort of perspective, it still actually works because of it being brighter. I mean, we can always ask my missus on how we can do a little bit of an interview on missus as she's partial sight, and she can give a little bit of a perspective. But this whole music, the whole theme that goes behind all of this is quite, you know, quite good. There's tourists that absolutely love it. They come here boogieing, having a bit of a film, dancing. I mean, this is down by the comedy carpet, right, pretty much underneath the well, at the side of the tower. It is down by the side of one of the arcades. Oh, there we go, going on to the next bit. There's all different themes of music and all sorts, and this is the bit where down here. This way there's a lot more. You've got the Dragon of the North. You've got the Phoenix. You have the car which has some interesting artwork on it, which I can show you. I'll showcase all them on the day two bit, which will be part of this clip, but part of this video. It will be. But I'm gonna do this video as a day 1 and day 2 together. So it's a whole like nice video and whole nice enjoyable thing to watch. And then we could just get the whole colours, the whole aspects of things behind it. But we just rotate the camera this way, you can see. Now, down by the tower, by the side of the tower, you look up there, the tower's up. Tip of the tower's up there, go with the music, because let's rotate around so you lovely viewers can see me. And the thing is, what the bonus thing is about Blackpool, they have BCR radio blaring, which I'll show. The clips will be to come, and it will show like the BCR radio on there on the comedy carpet. I mean, even go up to tourists. You can interact with them a bit of talking. You can say like where you're from, say your name. I mean, you do so like what we'll be checking out will be the Phoenix. Be on the part of the next clip. There will also be the it's just sort of Dragon of the North. This car though with the artwork is quite interesting. It's not just light artwork; it's artwork over the car. It makes it like very interesting to sort of like to watch. So go and see. Right, my lovely viewers, I'll be seeing you rolling over onto day 2 of the Blackpool Lightpool Festival. Right, my lovely viewers, we are back again, and here we are. Well, let's say back again on the. Well, I was going to put this one onto the day 2 of going around the Lightpool Festival, but I thought I'll put this as part of the day 1 bit. But now we are where this car is, and this is. I'm going to rotate my camera around, and you're going to see the absolutely amazing like artwork, the lights on it, the theme is very absolutely amazing. If you actually look at the whole artwork aspect on this. I mean, bear the music in the background, this is the BCR radio that's actually here currently at the moment. They do it every year, come onto the comedy carpet. And we got like a nice bird there. We have a sort of, let's say, sort of resembles an elephant with wings. And we have a sort of an absolute mesmerising one there. But we can get close up with it being like this. absolutely nice artwork all on here, including the theme on the roof being tiger themed. Here's a tiger, which I will show you more of. I mean, the tiger theme carries all the way around down here. I just where the theme goes a bit different. We've got a bit of the like some nice sort of animal like. And then we have a couple of the birds. And the same again, the artwork around this. You got to give credit the amount of hours that would have gone into all of this, of actually making this artwork. Especially like on the hood here. The artwork is unreal. Especially the like tiger on the roof here. We just do a walk round perspective of this. As you can see in the background, they've got like the jellyfish that light up, the dragon in the north, we have the tower, London High and Proud. It's all, you know, such a mesmerising thing to watch. I mean, we come over this way here, where they'll actually show these octopus, not octopus, sorry. We'll look at the, go and have a look a bit at the jellyfish. So always there, the dragon's just in it, blowing the smoke out. I mean, this is quite mesmerising. You like, especially like having light effects in photographs. I mean, sorry for any bit of the raindrops on the camera lens. The weather here is a bit, let's say, a bit poor. You walk over to this one here, the colour combination on all of this. You look at it from the different. You look at it all from the different angles, different perspective of things. It's quite a stunning thing to, you know, to watch, take photos. Especially if you enjoy like taking photographs, you know, bring the family. It's all a wonderful thing to watch. And if we come up this way, yeah. Oh, I've got plenty of them.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Thank you. We come here. Me that know these sirens in the background. It's a normal thing here. So please, well, ambulance. There's a mix of things around here. I mean, this is like one of the dragons when it actually showed. If you actually could see the eyes move, and it's actually quite good to watch. I mean, you know, sort of when it's bad thing that makes a bit of a noise. Like this. When it actually starts to. Well, I mean, this is another one. In the thought of all of this, what goes into it, you know, it's quite a mesmerising thing to watch. I mean, this is the QR code. You scan if you want to control your own dragon that's on the tower. I mean, we've got a dragon already going on the tower already there.
Go.
I mean, someone else has got someone else has got a dragon already going. Can have a look, see if we can get a better close up of it. Let's just see. Sorry about the raindrops hitting. The thing up. No, there was. Well, there was there. Hopefully, you lovely viewers were able to actually see this. I mean, when the illuminations are on, it's quite a stunning thing. I mean, me and my missus, I'd rotate this camera around so lovely viewers can see. Oh, there we go. Right, so lovely viewers can see. See, me and my missus, we went to the light switch on. I don't know why she's hiding her face, but she just likes to hide her face. She's got it hidden underneath her big hood. Look, there she is, showing her face. I mean, look, the Lightpool Festival, well, the switch on was actually quite an amazing thing to watch. I mean, the Olimers there, they had top loaders there, and then they had like these young kids doing like rock bands, singing like it's quite a mesmerising thing.
Rock Academy.
Is it called?
Blackpool Rock Academy.
The Blackpool Rock Academy. You mean you hear it like all on the coastal radio when they mention about it, they advertise it there. I mean, especially if you're local like here and you want your kids enjoy like making music. Perfect thing, to especially like it's better for them to do that than being on the street. The activities they have here is quite really good. But we're going to go transitioning over to our next part of it, where we're going to go over to the Phoenix. The Phoenix, but I need to change a battery. I need to do a battery swap in the camera. So you lovely ladies and gents can bear with me while I do that. And we'll transition over to the next part. Okay, right. My lovely viewers, ladies and gents. Here we are back in me and my missus are back in our lovely establishment. The weather was a bit, it started off fine, didn't it?
Yeah.
But,
It started off wet. Fine, but it became wet.
Yeah, Hendry. But there will be a day 2 video of the whole
Lightpool.
Of more of the Lightpool Festival to come. We will be posting the doing the laser show. There'll be
The other sections and one we stumbled across when we came home.
oh yes, there was.
Yeah.
There was this one where it's like a shadow show.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and it's quite. We didn't even realise it. We didn't realise it was there actually. We thought that one had finished. Well, we thought it was one of the ones that had finished.
Yeah.
But it's, but it was still there. But that will be in the day 2 video. Plus, the Phoenix will be in the day 2 video. Oh, and there will be the reindeers.
The one on the circle bit.
The donkeys.
Donkey. Sorry.
I love you, babe.
Yeah.
Right. So there'll be we'll be going around looking at the Duncan. Sorry about that, viewers. She got my words mixed up there then by saying they were reindeers. But we'll be going to look at the donkeys. Then there will be the which all the donkeys always have the Blackpool zone that rotate. There's a tunnel of lights that they have. Plus there's like this ball of lights. There will be, which we'll be looking at. That will be going around looking in the day 2 video. Plus at this museum, you you have to pay to go into this museum. If you're a tourist, and they've got we will be doing. They have got a free part in there you can go into, which is part of the Lightpool Festival, which is more lights, which will be shown in the day 2 video. But and upstairs they have got a bit you can pay, which they're staying open for an extended time, where they be closed over the weekend, which will be open for an extra extended time than they normally would be open. But they close for an hour before that extended time. But it's something you don't use, the tourists, if you're coming to visit, you should be checking out. So part of this clip, this is going to be like one of the
ending. This is going to be our ending video for the day one, because we wanted to sort of get back because the weather was getting a bit wet, and we had to go and hit, and we had to and the missus and then missus was getting a bit peckish, so we had to come back. Yes. Okay. Right. But in this part of the clip before, because we got given these box of chocolates. By this was at the chocolate shop. They actually saw some chocolates they can get. There is, which are quite, we've not tried yet. We thought we'd save this for this video and do it, put a bit of a box open, chocolate try-in box opening video. But let's try. Let's open these boxes and then let's have a view of these chocolates. Oh, quite well presented, I must say.
Yes.
Let's do a bit of a close-up shot. If you wanna do a close-up shot. There you go. As you viewers can see, there's a couple of combination ones. We have I forgot to ask for them you're nutting them.
They was said when there's alcohol that illegal.
But
And
you're keen and ready to go.
it smells nice.
What are you doing? There you go. This is the chocolate ones. She went to go take a bite, but she's quite keen to try. Quite keen to try the whole
Chocolate ball.
these chocolate balls. But it's definitely there's a nut. No nut in that one. That was it. There you go. I've just taken a bite so you can see the inside. I'm going to take my bite now. Let's say.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you think?
Delicious.
Definitely. You're visiting. Pick this chocolate. One of the chocolates do have alcohol, sort of traces of alcohol in it. So that's something. So that's to bear in mind. We do think it's the white one because we can't really sort of taste it. This one, but it's definitely something you should try. If you actually enjoy the chocolates, it's something like definitely worthwhile checking. But now
White one.
we're going to be trying this white chocolate one. Here we go. They come in this lovely like packaging. They'd be like this in the box in each one of the packagings.
Yeah, in like a mini cake case.
Yes, so we have mini cake case. I'd say, yeah, a mini cake case. But here we go for trying these white chocolate. Look at the design that's on them. Here we go. Double check any nut in that one for me. No nut. She's not normally a fan of white chocolate, so this review viewers would have to bear in mind. It's not normally her thing. But here we go.
They should legally say if there was any nut.
Must say, definitely quite like chocolates. I mean, you like Cadbury's and stuff, but these are different. Something, yeah, definitely a limited edition. As my missus just said, you got to bear in mind, my missus is not as confident in front of the camera. She is a bit sort of talkative, but something to do with it. It's her confidence. So, you lovely viewers, ladies and gents, can bear the confidence, not being as confident, we say. But you know, but still love to go to bits. I do. But part of this, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put on this clip. We're gonna be called of day one. This is our clip to the end of the day one. But please don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
yes, like and subscribe. Even share. Even come and visit Blackpool
And comment.
and comment as well, please, on what you actually think, which one bits you think, and if you actually do see us walking about, you know, don't be shy. Come up, say hello. We'll be happy to.
And Eloy, he could be wearing this hat.
Yeah, could be wearing this hat. Could have a ponytail, depending on my mood. I might even have my glasses on because when I do the photography shots, I have to wear the glasses. But once again, viewers, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll be and share with your friends. Right, you all have a lovely day, evening, wherever you are around the world, and you will see us again on day 2 of the Lightpool Festival.